What's up guys, Mike from Job Ready English. In this video we're going to hear from Melody, who using Job Ready English services got a job in 60 days at an international financial services company during coronavirus. Here we go.
I recently got an offer from an international financial service company based in the UK. It took about 1 month from I sent my application till I got the offer. But if you count when I joined Mike's program till I got my first offer, it was about 2 months. I'm currently studying for a master's degree at one of the G5 universities in the UK, and I did my bachelor degree back home. So to get this offer, I first went through all the trainings that Mike provided, which covered all aspects of the job application process, from cover letter writing to online interview and case studies, brain teasers, and so on. And for this job, we did preparation for all steps, like online test, online interview to the final assessment center. My advice for students are that first, you really need to practice, because as a non-native speaker, you want your answer to be as fluently as possible. And even though fluency might not be the major concern in your interview, it will help you to improve your confidence and make you feel more natural when you answer questions, and also help you to pay more attention to other aspects in your answer. Also, when you practice, it's always good to have someone to watch your video or listen to your audio to tell you where you need to improve, because it's a much more effective way for you to make progress if someone go to tell you where you need to pay attention to. Also, it's always good for students to start earlier in the application preparation process. First, you want to balance your studies with your job seeking. So when you start earlier, you get more time and you feel less pressure. Also, when you start earlier, you have more opportunities, especially during the current situation. You want to have this advantage in terms of time. And about my career plan, I think I want to finish the graduate program and get my qualification. Afterwards, I might consider switching a job to something that's more relevant to my major background, or I might relocate to a more exciting city. So that's my plan.
Welcome back guys. So yeah, great video, absolutely stoked for Melody. She's just a lovely young woman, wonderful person, and it's been a joy to work with her and continue to work with her. So what I wanted to do in this video is really just to give you some stats and a quick roundup from a coach's perspective. I always find it super helpful. I don't know if any of you guys watch football or sport. You tend to kind of get more out of when the coaches or the more experienced players are saying, oh, did you see when they did this move, or did you see when they did this? And you begin to understand the strategy behind it. So first of all, I just want to give you some stats. I think that's really important. We know that Melody got a job in 60 days, but what did she do? Well, first of all, we had over 45 contact hours together, which is coaching, fundamentals, editing, fine-tuning and reviewing. So that's a lot of time to spend together in terms of the contact hours I'm spending with her over the 60 days. She did about 25 applications. Of those applications, which were all really thoughtful, custom chosen, edited, and also they would all have been done based on recency, based upon our research. So we're talking about recent vacancies that are advertised maybe 7 to 14 days old at the maximum. From that, she had 5 interviews, of which 2 then progressed on to assessment centres and second interviews, more of that is happening. We continue to work with our clients for a set period of time. So actually, there are more interviews that are going on. So the kind of hit rate that you're looking at is like 1 in 5 is getting a result. So when you think about how many applications do I need to make, if you compare that to Melody and that she's paying for a coach to help her to develop her skills and also help her with her applications. So you need to be applying for like a lot of jobs. She's gone through during coronavirus and applied for at least 25 roles. The second thing that I wanted to talk about is just really some observations. Now I know that you would have seen, you might go, oh, why can't I see Melody's face? Because that's confidential. Our clients have our confidence as a professional provider, and Melody chose not to reveal her identity, which is absolutely fine. You don't need to see her. But what I would say is, so first of all, her English is good. You will have noticed that. And that's something that she worked on really hard. If you're thinking like, oh, how could I get my English better? Well, probably doing like she did, which is trying hard to speak English most days. The university that she went to didn't matter. The job offer that she received was not dependent on her going to a G5 university. And also, Melody worked really damn hard. I really want to stress that, because I find that a lot of people will very quickly become frustrated with the process, because they'll be like, I can't get a job. Yeah, you can't get a job because you only tried for like 10 jobs, 10 applications. Just to kind of reiterate what I've just said, she's applied for multiple roles over a period of time and then got successful, and also had some failure as well, which is inevitable. And this is a really bright young woman. So I just want to leave you with all of those thoughts, because I thought it was a good kind of edit and review. Guys, like and subscribe, throw down a comment, let me know, what are the problems that you're having. Is this helpful? What are other videos you'd like us to see? And see you soon.